Hello, our loves. You've reached Joanne and Elizabeth here at World's Cup of Joe, Awaken Your Soul. We know holidays are hard. That's why we've opened up our Christmas store for you guys, 33%. Start shifting your connection through you in your connection. You are the divine feminine. You balance your connection through your energy, my loves. So check out the link below and use that 33% before the new year starts. Start shifting your connection and start feeling better. Balance your union through you. I know that this twin flame journey is crazy, like cray-cray, my loves, and you're looking for more clarity. Like, is this my twin flame? Why do I feel so crazy? How do I even get this person to come back and talk to me again? How do I get them to be with me again? Because it was amazing when we were together. You are in the right channel, my loves. This is the place to go, to seek, to listen, to really be able to shift through your connection. If you found this channel, you are in that balanced state to be able to start manifesting your twin flame again. So if you found this channel, this wasn't a mistake, my love. Your soul knew you were ready for this balanced information to be able to balance your twin flame in the physical. And I say that so confidently because me and Elizabeth are both in permanent relating experiences with our twin flames. They're permanently in our lives, and we are helping so many beautiful souls do the same. And if you're confused or you're not sure, just check out the comments in our videos. You'll find there's a whole bunch of other twin flame channels where people are obsessing. They are just talking about their twin flames nonstop, while this channel is talking about being and balancing their twin flame nonstop. So start looking at the messages and start feeling into the differences between this channel and all the other channels that are out there that's allowing you to stay in addictive energy. We know this connection and we balance this connection daily. So welcome all of you beautiful souls. If your twin flame has you blocked, if they're running, if you are not in communication, we highly recommend our 30-day twin flame detox. It is life-changing, my loves. So many beautiful souls are manifesting their twin flames even before their 30 days. We get emails every day. We get messages every day. Hey, my twin flame came back. Hey, what do I do? I'm still in my detox. It's because we know how this connection works. And if you have brought your twin flame back, and you're needing to balance, we also have our balancing ultimate twin flame balancing program that can show you, direct you, guide you exactly how to balance your twin flame into a place of permanent relating experience. So you came to the right place. We're here with you, my loves. And so let's go ahead and get started. Go ahead.
Here's the question. Hello, Elizabeth and Joanne. How is it possible to be in soul about something and in mind about something else at the same time? I feel like I have so much resistance on this journey. Prior to meeting my TF, I was following the teachings of Rupert Spira. He is my absolute favorite spiritual teacher. I got to the point of where there was only soul, where the observer and the observed collapse and everything is one. Meeting my TF, I felt this energy and it confused me to know I am one with everything, but more with him. So my question would be how it differs with your person to everything else, or does it just differ as long as you identify with the mind? Really looking forward to hearing your thoughts on this. So let me start off, love, because we just actually had this call with this beautiful soul who is so in unity consciousness, like literally the beginning of our call, Joanne, you and I both reached unity consciousness
just for her saying hello, for sure.
Yeah, her energy so vibrant, so beautiful, so peaceful. But then she started talking about her person and what she was doing, and she was in mind with her person. So soul with everything else, but in person. So let me explain what this looks like. In unity consciousness, you are one with all. And when you're feeling into that, you are aligned with soul. How can you be in soul but be in mind about something else? Well, this beautiful soul that I talked about, that we had a call with, was in unity consciousness about everything, but when it came to her person, she saw her person as separate. She saw him as the physical vessel, and the mind was sort of trying to figure out stuff to do with this physical person rather than remembering that they are already one. And that's where what we say, you could be in mind about everything, but if you're balanced towards your person and you are in a state of oneness with your person, you'll never push them, regardless of you being in mind about everything else. Or you can be like both this person who asked this question, I love you, by the way, and the person we had the call with. You can be in unity consciousness and soul with everything in your life. You could be conscious. And the moment you start feeling into separation consciousness, and usually it's done subconsciously, you're now aligned with mind towards them, and it'll always repel. It'll always repel them. So how do you stay aligned with unity consciousness towards your person? You stop thinking about what they're doing, thinking, and feeling. You stop thinking about the stories. You're only in the present moment. When you're balancing with them, if they are in your space, or if they're not in your space and you're in separation and the thoughts come up about them, you remind yourself you're one and you bring it back to you. That's how you stay aligned to soul when it comes to your person. The moment the mind, because when the mind identifies them as separate, you're now going down the rabbit hole of mind. You're no longer the observer. You're in the stories. And your goal is to get out of the story. So I've shared this in other videos. And it's a situation that just recently happened. And I'll share it again. I got triggered by something my person said. Immediately, when he felt me react, he didn't even have to talk to me. He felt me react. He started pulling because he started messaging me like really upset. And here I was the one triggered, right? But he sensed me, he felt me, and he was pulling. So finally, when I called him back on the phone, because he had been trying to call me and I wouldn't answer, when I finally called him back after I balanced, I want you guys to hear that. He was calling me, I was triggered, I did not answer the phone. I waited until I was balanced, till I was ready to have the conversation I knew I needed to have with him, and where I could be in a place of non-duality with him. So I waited, and I finally picked up the phone and called him, and his initial reaction was pulling. And then I said to him, I was triggered by something you said. I don't know why the mind is feeling this way, but it's something I need to work out because I know it's not you. As soon as I said that, as soon as I owned the energy, as soon as I became the third-party observer in the conversation, there was no more pull. It's almost like I felt the air deflated out of that push energy, and I felt him come right back to me energetically. And then we got off the phone. It was very quick. We got off the phone and he sent me a text message of a heart, which he rarely does. He's not like that. He's not really romantic, gushy like that, but he did. And the reason I'm telling you guys all this is because of this conversation. You can be in mind about everything else and not push, or you can be in soul about everything else and still push. Where is your energy at? Are you in separation consciousness, or are you in unity consciousness? What took the push energy out of my conversation with my person was when I became the observer of mind and I relayed that to him. There was no blame. There was no need for him to fix anything. There was merely me saying, there's something going on within me and I need to fix it. I need to work on it. And as soon as I said that and I owned my energy and I needed him for nothing, he was right back there, back in the same space of I can be around her. This is what this journey is. It's a reflection of us. It makes us go deeper within ourselves to figure out what is being stirred within us. And that, my love, when you are feeling this, when you are feeling I'm in soul all the time, but how can I not be with my person? There's an element of separation consciousness. Stop thinking about what they're doing, thinking and feeling. Bring it back to you. Always, when you do that, you're aligning back into soul. What are your thoughts, love?
So the way you described unity consciousness, oneness, soul, it's accurate. It's 100% accurate. But with this connection, your energy going out from you in regards to your person is when you can be in soul with everything else. And as soon as your thoughts go towards your person, your energy goes to your person, and therefore the polarities activate that push and pull. And so that's what we meant. You can be in so much soul with everything, like that beautiful soul in the call. We felt her energy just, oh my gosh, soul, right? As soon as she mentioned her person, as soon as she started talking about how she interacts with her person, it's like she forgot all of the soul things that she's been practicing. She forgot that she's soul and went straight back into separation consciousness. And that's what we mean. And the same goes for, you can be in mind about everything else, right? Stress about work, stress about your family, stress about the world. And anytime you even have a moment of feeling into your person, you feel unity consciousness. And that stuff does not push your person. And that's what Elizabeth said. We can be in mind all day about anything, but we are not in mind about them. The polarities get activated based on you being in mind about what your person is doing, thinking, feeling. It's based on your emotions. It's based on your metaphysical energies going to them, right? That's that energy you push. And it's based on your thoughts going to them. Consciously, you get to pull your energy back and be conscious. That's where we energetically shifted to consciousness, to be able to balance our people consciously, to where Elizabeth can consciously choose not to engage and interact until her energy is more balanced. And that's what we mean. You have to be really, really conscious in your interactions with your person by staying in soul while you're interacting. And what does that look like? It's being present. That's what soul is. It's not complicated. Soul is just being present, being in this here and now, feeling your senses, being fully immersed in the now. And you cannot be in mind and soul at the same time. So when you're with your person and you're, let's say, holding your fingers, you can't be in separation consciousness when you're conscious and holding your fingers, feeling your nails in your finger, holding the softness of your hand. You're fully, fully present. If you can be present while you're interacting with your person, and this is a practice not just for your person, by the way. We are now conscious with everyone. We're so conscious in all of our now moments. And this is why this is a spiritual journey, because you're learning how to interact in all of your now moments through presence. And therefore, you're learning how to balance your person in the physical, because the more balanced you are in the presence, when the mind thinks of your person, I'm still in soul. When your person's in front of you, I'm still in soul. And the best example I can give you, so Eckhart Tolle said, you cannot be in mind and soul at the same time, right? And it hit me. It hit me so freaking crazy, because I remember when I would be in mind, I would, obviously, you guys know, energetically, energy goes to our people. Well, I wouldn't know I was doing that when obviously I'm trying to balance my energy and my mind just thinks of my person. And so I did this thing where I would look at my feet. I kept looking at my feet. I'd look at my feet. I know, okay, he's not here. So I'm present. And then I go back to being present. I'd feel my fingers. I'd use my senses, right? And then I wouldn't go there anymore. My mind wouldn't get lost in my person. My emotions wouldn't get lost in my person. So that's why you can be in mind and soul back and forth in regards to your person, because a lot of people don't balance their energies when they are worried about what their person is doing, thinking, feeling. And so when you start to shift there, you go back to you. And the more you shift back to you, there is no separation consciousness. And so that's what we meant. And you can answer that question for you. Am I in separation consciousness? Well, the simple question is, where is my energy right now? Am I present? Am I being? And if you're interacting, let's say you get a text or a message or you see your person, are you present? Can you be present with your person? Just like I was present with my foot and I knew my person wasn't there. When it came to balance him, I started feeling my fingers and I would touch his beard. And I realized, oh my gosh, I was practicing presence by myself this whole time. And now I'm practicing presence with him. And that's what we mean. This is a conscious, soulful connection. Everything you're learning about the spiritual journey is all applied tenfold in this connection in regards to your person. So everything you're learning, you're gonna apply. I'm going to be conscious. I'm going to be present. I'm going to feel into each of my now moments. And you cannot be in mind and soul at the same time because presence doesn't meet in past and future. It's only in the now. It's this present moment. And when you're in unity consciousness, you're one with everything. And that's how your person feels you because they are you. The problem is when you're in mind about them, because they can feel you, that is when you can be present with everything else. But as soon as the mind thinks of this, your person interacts with your person, it goes to them and you're no longer in unity consciousness. You see your person through the lens of separation consciousness. And that's why you're going back and forth. And we're not saying you are, my love, but that's the common trend that we're finding with a lot of beautiful souls is they are unable to identify that you still have to balance your energy in all of your interactions with your person. It's not just as easy as, okay, I'm soul. That's great. You're soul. But every time you think of your person, your mind goes to your person and you get lost in it or you forget you're to stay conscious. And then now you're in mind or you're in fear-based energy and you're seeing them again separate. And for this beautiful soul, it was like still very, very difficult to bounce back and forth to recognize that you are the conscious one. You are everything. You are God. You are soul. Consciousness is simply the beer. And it is the observer of all. It's the observer of God, the observer of the universe. It's the observer of the I am that is everything. So there is no separation consciousness. It's the same observer that all of it is everywhere. Is it now? I know this was deep, but that's the point. This journey is to get deep in deeper ways to get into soul, in a deeper level into soul. And it keeps getting revealed to you the more and more and more you're balancing your soul physically and energetically. And energetically, you can feel your energies going to them. And you're the one that gets to consciously choose to bring it back to you. You could feel that the mind is asking for them through separation consciousness, and you could bring that each time to you. You can be in mind about everything else, but if you're not seeing your person through separation consciousness, you're not allowing yourself to get lost in your person through romantic to personal thoughts, through thoughts, emotions, and metaphysical energy, then you are still not pushing. You're still in soul in regards to your person. It's being in unity consciousness with your person, and unity consciousness is being one with everything, especially with your person. We hope that helps. It is very deep. That's how amazing you are, love, to ask this deep question. This shows that you are definitely getting into higher levels of consciousness, really feeling into, intuitively being guided into what soul is. And when you're not in soul, you're not present, you're not conscious, you're lost in emotions, you will know. Keep it really simple. Mind, fear, past and future, that's mine. Soul, presence, consciousness, love, that's soul. Love versus fear. Feel into the differences between each of those energies and feel into where your energy goes in regards to your person because your person is you. So the energies are so much more heightened than interactions with anyone else. We love you guys so much. We hope you have an amazing day. Bye, love.
Bye, love.